Oh.
So, for the record, the mic is on now.
Awesome. Thanks.
Sweetie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Hey.
I'm alright.
Just alright.
I'm more than okay. I'm okay. I'm more than alright. I'm okay.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce.
It's just me on the screen.
Yes, it is.
How are you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode of Tech Trapper Live on a Monday.
It's going up. It's not Tuesday.
No, it's not Tuesday. It's Monday.
Yes.
So, of course, you guys know who I am. I'm the Aaron Reed, 2530 Media.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, you know who my co-host is, the Sweetie.
Hi.
Dominique Unscripted.
How goes it?
Do you feel centered in the camera, Sweetie?
I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to look. The setup is weird. I just want to let you know that. And I have a 60-pound weight in my lap. Just an FYI. Because for some reason on this evening, she would like to be an extra baby puppy.
Oh, they can see every screen in my glasses.
Yes.
It's okay, though.
Okay. This seems like it's a little better.
So, Sweetie.
Yes.
How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Just all right?
No, I'm doing great, actually. Had a good day today. Nothing crazy going on.
Good. I was going to say something
What were you going to say?
type shit, but...
I heard an interview with the baby on the Joe Budden podcast, and apparently that word or that phrase is that's what the young folks are saying.
It is.
So,
It's a very annoying phrase. Yeah.
So we're going to talk about a couple of things today. We're going to talk about the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft. We're going to talk about how we feel about it. I did a review of the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft, put that out today. I liked it. I think it came out pretty good.
It's very informative. I watched it.
I have some thoughts on the Scribe. I definitely have some thoughts on the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft, and we're going to talk about that.
Side note, Guys, I was extremely excited to get my cover for said Kindle Scribe Colorsoft.
Because we didn't buy the generic cover because
I'm
yeah.
I'm a little festive.
Hey
Okay.
Sharon, how you doing?
And when said case came this evening, I opened it up and I said, "Oh, this looks a little small," because it was. If it's my regular, the older Scribe, it fits it perfectly. Fits fine.
So my first beef with Amazon is that we ordered it. We ordered this while sitting in bed, and it was supposed to come on the same day.
Correct.
And I went, and this was like it was. We ordered it like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I was up watching anime at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ordered it. It was supposed to come later on that day, which was yesterday, and it didn't come till tonight, maybe an hour ago.
Yep.
So that was issue number one I had because I ordered a mouse for my Mac Neo.
Hey Sharon.
Hey Sharon, how you doing? Why is this Discord notification going off? I thought I put everything on Do Not Disturb.
Clearly you forgot one.
Well, it's Apple, so if I put one on Do Not Disturb, everything should go on Do Not Disturb.
I don't make the rules here, buddy.
Well, anyway, it's all good.
Okay, go ahead. You ordered and
yeah, I ordered it. It was supposed to come the same day, and it didn't. It came today at 8 o'clock. Kind of irritated me a little bit. I was a little irritated.
Oh, Sharon said you did a great tutorial.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad that you enjoyed the tutorial. You know, I try to make informative videos, and I really like the Kindle Scribe platform. And I was excited because it's what they've done. I think some people will look at it as kind of like small changes. What they did with the workspace now, how you can organize your information, the changes they did to the home screen, and then the changes within the Notes app, being able to merge notebooks now or move pages from one notebook to the next. They don't seem like, a big deal, I guess, because a lot of your platforms allow some of these things. But when you look at what they changed with the software, how you manage your files, how you can move around information, I think it makes the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft or this generation Kindle Scribe a legit note-taking tablet. Like if they just add maybe one or two things, it might rival, the big three, if not knock one of them out the, spot. What?
I'm laughing at Arlo.
Yeah, she's just not gonna let you be great.
No, not tonight. She's in baby mode. She's in full puppy mode. I blame giving her the bath today.
That's what it was?
I think so. She's in puppy.
She's in puppy mode?
Yeah.
Before we get into like the e-ink tech that we have laying around this house.
Yes.
I think my best tech purchase happened the other day.
Which was?
So me and Sweetie were in the HEB. And I needed a new toothbrush. So, because we use electric toothbrushes. Not the expensive kind that you switch the heads out, pause. Just the battery operated electric toothbrushes that you just find on the toothbrush aisle. And so I was shopping, and I didn't see one that caught my eye at first. So I was just gonna grab a regular, generic toothbrush.
I pointed it out,
and then Sweetie pointed something out to me. She said, "Hey, that's a Harry Potter electric toothbrush." I said, "No."
I said yes.
She said yes. Picked it up, made sure it was for adults because I couldn't believe it. It was the last one. It was calling.
Was it the last one?
It was the last one. I think it magically appeared there for me.
Because they did have one in the kids section, but it was clearly a kid's toothbrush.
It clearly was a kid's toothbrush. So this is an adult Harry Potter Hogwarts electric toothbrush. And I'm so excited about it. I'm telling you, that was the best tech purchase of the year so far. And I bought some nice tech.
Very true. Very true.
Bought a Kindle Scribe Colorsoft. You guys know about that. Bought a Mac Neo. It's been great so far.
Bought the little camera.
The YOLO Cam S3. Man, this is a nice camera. So right now we're using the YOLOCAM S3 and we're using a Canon T7. And I don't know if you guys can tell which one is which. And if you can't, that's a good thing. And if you can, that's still a good thing. So if you make any kind of content or you just want some professional looking Zoom meetings or team meetings, got to pick you up the YOLOCAM S3.
YOLO.
YOLOCAM. Y'all need to send me something.
YOLO.
I'm gonna start doing reviews on other tech too.
You said that once or twice before.
I,
I'm waiting on it.
I keep saying it, but
I'm waiting on it, sir.
reviewing the e-ink tablets, trying to keep pace and review the e-ink tablets, and then working on my book, working on
It's a lot.
life,
It's a
just
lot.
living life.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't have time. I need to do a review of the Mac Neo. Hey, so in tech news, I saw that they're actually coming out with a. So I have the MacBook Neo. Like, sweetie, they're coming out with a Mac Neo, which essentially is like I guess smaller than the Mac Mini. So it'll be a budget PC.
So is that what we have now?
No, I have a Mac Mini.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
No, a Mac Mini is just, in my opinion, a Mac Mini is a stripped down Mac without a monitor, without the keyboards and all of that. So you can get Mac performance for, depending on which model you buy and depending on the specs. Like I can get a Mac Mini Studio spec'd out and spend $1,000 and it's fire, but I just don't have to spend the extra money for like the Retina display and all this other stuff. So I think it's like $899.
Sharon says do the Neo. She has the M4 Air. Is that Mac 4 Air?
Mm-hmm.
So what is that thing there
Where?
on the desk?
That I'm using currently right now?
Yes.
That is gonna be the M1 Mac Mini. That's the first generation Mac Mini. I bought that thing 5 years ago?
I think so.
So I need a new I need a new Mac Mini Studio.
I need. I'm sorry. I have a song for everything.
But it's not. So this is what I was originally going to do. And yes, Sharon, I will do the. I plan on doing the MacBook Neo review at some point this week. This was going to be my plan. My plan was going to be to buy the M5 MacBook Pro and just use that and do away with the Mac Mini. But I also don't want a laptop to be my I don't want a laptop to be something. I don't want my main computer to be the laptop that I carry on the go and then use for all of my video editing at home. I don't want that. So I was just going to buy a MacBook Air and then I was going to buy the Mac Mini Studio. And I wasn't going to get the highest spec out one. I was going to get the fall somewhere in between because I don't need all that. But when the MacBook Neo was announced, I was like, hey, that thing is like $599. And it'll fit my needs. It's strong enough or powerful enough for me to create the content that I create on the go and also have that laptop computer on the go that does everything else I needed to do. Like it's going to replace my use case for my M4 iPad. Now, if the M4 iPad ran Mac OS, I wouldn't have needed it. But Apple doesn't want us to be great. They want to still sell laptops and iPads separately. So, you know. I read.
What you want to do? Like a bundle deal or something? Like
What?
You said the laptop and the iPad separately. What do you mean?
They won't make. I feel like hardware and internals wise, I feel like this this M4 iPad, if it ran Mac OS, it would be just as powerful as the MacBook Air.
Oh, okay.
Apple doesn't want to let you run Mac OS on the iPad for that reason. Because if my iPad runs Mac OS, I don't have a reason to buy a MacBook. I can roll with my desktop Mac computer that I'm using, and then an iPad that would have my laptop and tablet needs. because I was using that thing like an iPad. I mean, like
Yes.
a laptop.
Yes. Yes,
Um,
you were.
so they're not gonna let you run Mac OS on an iPad. Because if they did, there would be no need. There would be no need for a lot of people to have both.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to have both. They want you to have the phone, the iPad, the MacBook, and the computer.
Everything Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their target audience is me.
Yes, you want Mac OS. That's what Sharon says.
If it did, nobody would buy a laptop because there would be no need to. There are people out here spending like $1,800 on a Mac on an iPad Pro that is as powerful as a lot of laptops, but you can't run Mac OS on it. I need to go to that yearly thing that WWDD whatever that's called for Apple and sit on a panel so I can tell them let iPad run Mac OS. I read an article, man. So this is what I did. So I don't know how true this is. So I don't know how true this is. Hold on, let me get my information right quick.
What's good, Hope? Thanks for coming in. I'm entertaining the masses. Welcome and thank you for stopping into the Tech Trapper Live.
I need Hope to make some stuff for me.
Can she use Adobe on it? This is what Hope says.
Use Adobe on what?
On the iPad. Sharon says I rarely use my laptop since iOS 26. Only reason I still use a computer is because the space I need. So you're asking, can you use Adobe on the iPad?
They got an app for it. I've never used Adobe on the iPad. Now, I've used Final Cut Pro on the iPad. I've edited video with Final Cut Pro on my iPad, and it works fine. I've used Lightroom on the iPad. I've never used like Premiere Pro. I don't even know if there's a Premiere Pro app for the iPad.
Jose, just send it. She got you.
Okay.
Okay.
So look, this is the first time that I have used AI to scrub the internet and find news that I want to talk about. So I asked it about Remarkable. I said, hey, find me some information on Remarkable releasing a new tablet. And of course, they said that Remarkable is going to be releasing this Remarkable Paper Pure thing in Q2, which is going to be between April and June. But then it got weird because they said it's going to be smaller than the Remarkable Paper Pro and the Paper Pro Move. And I was asking AI, how are they going to make a tablet that is smaller than both the Paper Pro, that is like 11 point something, and then the Move that is small? And it keeps telling me that this tablet is going to be sub 10 inches. And it's going to be wider than the Move. So it keeps telling me that it's going to be an 8-inch tablet. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if AI is lying to me or if Remarkable is really going to release like an 8.2-inch e-ink tablet, this black and white, hopefully with EMR. It's not going to be color, but it's supposed to be the predecessor to the Remarkable 2. The Remarkable 2 is like 10.3. So I would assume you're going to give me something that's in between the Paper Pro and the Move. That would be 10.3. I mean, I guess technically if you gave me something that was like 8.2 inches, like the AI Paper Mini or like the AI Note thingy, I would assume that's in between the Move and the Paper Pro, but I don't know how I would feel about that.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
And Hope says she said maybe she needs to switch to Final Cut because everybody talking about it.
I'm only switching to Final Cut because it behaves similar to iMovie. Just it feels like a pro version of iMovie. One, so I'm familiar with iMovie. and I can use Final Cut Pro easier than Premiere Pro, and it's cheaper. So that's all of my motivation right there. Yeah, but
it's like the Nomad. Hey, Sherry.
exactly like the Nomad, and I just don't know if that's true. I don't know how I feel about it. I would want, but I guess if you have like an 11 point, what's the thing, 11.8? I don't know the size of the Paper Pro, but if you have that 11-inch and up tablet, then you have the Move that's that 7.8-inch candy bar shape thing. I'm assuming like an 8.2-inch tablet would fit in the middle of those. Which, when I think about it, I will carry the AI Paper Mini and the Move as my e-ink tablets for the day, and it runs fine. That setup works great for me. I just don't know if people want. I don't know if people want that out of the predecessor to the Remarkable 2. What do you think, sweetie?
First of all, you said a bunch of letters and numbers. I just want you to know that. And all I really care about is subscribe.
I know. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But Copilot is cool because I asked Copilot to give me this tech information, and it gave me the information in March. Like I said, it gave me a bunch of different tech information. It told me that Walmart is going to be going with like 100,000 e-ink display screens for their pricing of their items. So they have a campaign going on now where they're going to be putting in their stores 100,000 e-ink display screens for their pricing signs.
Hey, don't start.
Which seems cool. So
don't start.
And then AI is telling me after it gives me all this information, sweetie, it says, "What does this mean for 2530 Media?" And then it tells me it gives me like 5 video video ideas that should be trending for me to make for YouTube. So yeah, it gives me information about the E-Ink Corp. They're spending 157 to 250 million on new investments to expand electronic shelf life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, for the expansion of electronic shelf labels. So this ties into the whole Walmart thing.
Get you some business, slip up. Y'all.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Hope is laughing at me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did.
You fighting with the puppy over there?
I don't know what she. I know what the problem is.
What?
She didn't bring anything in here with her before we closed the door.
Well, her fault.
Yep. So she doesn't have her security blanket, like her BALL or her new giraffe.
Oh, the E-Ink Corp also is going to introduce new anti-flashing color panels. Okay.
What are you trying to keep up with, Hope? Hope says she's trying to keep up with the TikTok. You're trying to keep up with the tech. Look, oh, my bad. I apologize. Thought I silenced everything.
This is a professional podcast.
I'm sorry for my unprofessionalism. I have the dog here, who is a 60-pound weight on my lap. My phone is going off. The unprofessionalism is just. Oh, please excuse me. I'll do better. I'll be better. All right. Okay.
And see, this is why I don't trust AI, because AI is telling me in March of 2026 that Amazon is expanding its entire lineup of e-readers, including its first color e-reader. But its first color e-reader came out already. Like, AI be lying.
Say, Hope, don't feel bad about trying to keep up with the TikTok, because most of it is here for me. Okay.
That's how I feel about Book Talk.
It's usually here, but every now and again I catch something that I understand, which I love. So, and it's also easier when if he just sits down in front of you, or like if you're in front of him and he's explaining it, or even like his video today with the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft was awesome. So that made it easier for me to follow along, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's cool, I like that new feature, yada yada yada. It's easier that way than here on live, because him in the chat, they be talking and running, and all these tablets have 50 million names and colors and numbers that go with them. Okay, the RPPGL5 7K. Okay, so there's that. Okay,
Did that make you feel better?
it did make me feel better. It made me feel freaking great.
You had a little mini rant there, babe.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like a rant. I like a good rant. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Sharon. If they came out with like an 8-inch Kindle Scribe, I've been hoping they did this for so long. Every time I pick up my Paperwhite and I feel the screen, it feels like you can write on this thing. And I'm mad because I can access my notebooks and I can't do anything with them. Amazon, please put out like an 8 point. You can make whatever screen you want. Put out like an 8.6-inch e-ink tablet, Kindle Scribe, Paperwhite Signature Edition, something like that. I don't know.
That's what Sharon is saying. Look, y'all know I'm not the techie girl.
I like a good rant.
I'm not a techie girl, but I just, geez, why do they have the names be so long and complicated? That's part of the reason why I can't remember half the stuff. Okay.
I will admit that Supernote has it down pat because it's either a A5X or A4X or something simple. It's the Nomad or the Manta. That's all it is. The Nomad, the Manta. So I don't know. 13-inch Supernote's gonna be like the well. I don't know.
The what? Wow.
I don't know. I mean,
it has to be some sort of sea creature.
Well, I'm assuming they would since they have the Manta. So I would assume that they're gonna keep rolling with like a sea creature. Like I don't know. You have the Nomad, which is someone who roams, but I get it because of the size of the tablet. But then you have the Manta. I don't know why it's called the Manta. It might be some kind of design thing.
So now you need some kind of land predator. You have a human nomad, but
Yeah.
I mean, animals can be nomads too. They migrate and move.
Yeah.
You got the manta that's in the ocean. It
Yeah.
swims. A bird maybe. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. I'm sorry. You're techie talking.
No, you're. Hey man, look, we can throw these things out there, and if Supernote comes out with his 13-inch tablet, and
Phoenix, no, Supernote Phoenix, I like it.
I feel like it would have to be color. You can't give me the Phoenix in its black and white. If you give me the Phoenix, it has to be color. It has to be something, it's exciting.
I feel that.
But definitely have to refresh the UI look if it's called the Phoenix.
Okay.
Now you lost.
The penguin?
The penguin.
I mean, technically it's not a bird. The penguin's not a bird. It's something else. What I don't remember, but anyway, that's I'm sorry.
Hey, so apparently Apple is testing a color e-ink screen for a foldable device. That's what it says. What this foldable device will be, I don't know. I would assume it will be a phone. But if Apple ever decides to dabble in e-ink tablets and make an e-ink tablet, I'm buying it.
You think it's gonna kill the rest of them?
For me, it would. If Apple came out with an e-ink tablet that lived in Apple's ecosystem, I'm 100% buying it and probably not touching any other e-ink tablet for my personal use. I'll still will, review e-ink, but no, my personal daily driver, day-to-day use would definitely be that.
Would it replace my Scribe? No way, Jose.
No, because you don't live in the Apple ecosystem like I do.
I don't. I love my Scribe.
So let's talk about it.
Because I'm a reader.
So let's talk about it. You've had a day with the Scribe, a full day with the Scribe. So really more than a full day because we got it a couple of days ago. We had a full day at the coffee shop, and you've had a full day today. I saw you doing it right, working on your book both days,
I was.
and so let's talk about it.
So I'm mad that didn't get to reading, but I've been more focused. I know I've been so much more focused on trying to get this book out and finish it, and restructuring and all that jazz. So I haven't really been reading like I normally would. But what Aaron showed me in the notes in his video today tutorial was pretty freaking awesome, because previously I was like, I get tired of having to go out and then go back in to another folder because I need to move a sheet, a notebook into another folder or another notebook, and you can't do that
You can't.
with the old scrap. But now
No.
you can, and I was
Okay.
like, that's freaking great, because I'll see something like, oh, I need this here to for my book, and I was like, but now I have to copy it. I have to rewrite it all over, or just wait and move it, and it's just a long drawn out process. But this was like a game changer for me. I'm not that heavy into note taking how he is, but that was for me the simplest. I'm very simple in my note taking and what I'm using it for. So that was a game changer for me. That was awesome.
I thought about
Great.
that when I was looking over what it could do, and then when I was just playing around with it, because I know a couple of months ago that was one of your issues, is
It
that
was. And it was, oh,
you couldn't combine notebooks, and that was one of the reasons why we went down the road of having you try out the AI Paper Mini
yep.
and then use the Note Air 4C, was because you wanted a couple of tools, or a little bit of more functionality that you couldn't get with the Kindle Scribe.
Right. But even with that, I just didn't really gravitate to those um to those other tablets. Maybe because they are not. Maybe because I couldn't read in it like I can with this one. So that's always gonna be my bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a reader. But it just does that for me. I like, now that we've changed out the nib,
Yeah.
I still enjoy writing on it. I haven't used any of the planner functions, but I do want to add or create my own template. I don't know how to do that or how to add that. I'm sure the guy sitting across from me does, because I want to create or add my own template for my book review, so I can use that, so I can better,
So
yeah.
yes and no.
Yes or no?
It's a workaround.
Ah,
Technically, you can't create custom templates for the Kindle Scribe because they don't have that function. So like the rest of the tablets in this room have a function where you can create a custom template for the Notes app.
mm-hmm.
You don't have that option still with the Kindle Scribe. But and I think it's not that big of a deal. What you do have is you can bring these PDFs over into the Kindle Scribe and annotate on them. You're gonna still have all of
Right.
your same writing tools. For you to actually get that done the way you want, um, you're probably gonna have. We probably would have to create just a PDF book journal with links that will give you multiple pages of the book journal,
Mm-hmm.
which is not hard
And
because
that doesn't really bother me. It's okay.
like it's not hard. All we have to honestly, like, what do you want? What type of book journal do you want?
So, um, I want something that's gonna, get the basic information
Okay.
that I'm gonna need: the book title, author, um, maybe a place where I could put a quick synopsis of the book, maybe some of my favorite lines or quotes, my favorite part of the book, what I thought about it, the spicy level of the book, because these are things I want to know when I read a book.
Mm-hmm.
Would I recommend it to the next person? Did I DNF it? Did what? These are things one needs to know.
You know
So
what? I just thought about it. And I didn't tell you this.
You didn't tell me what?
The day I bought the Scribe, it came in.
Mm-hmm.
The same night,
Mm-hmm.
I bought you a book journal off Etsy.
You got me.
The book journal is on the Scribe now. It's a book journal. It's a linkable PDF. It gives you a space for a bookshelf where you can just write the name of the books, kind of like on the bookshelf that is displayed. You can then you have space for your book reviews. So you have a page where you can put down your book name, and then you hit the link. It's going to take you to the book review page, and it lets you do everything you just said you want to do. It allows you to do that, and then you can jump back to the home page. They have a page if you want to do some sort of book reading campaign, where if it's like I don't know, uh, horror in July, you can write down the books and track your book campaign or book whatever
Sir,
you call it. Yeah,
sir, where is it?
it's in the library somewhere.
Do we know the name of this? Because
I don't know the name of it, but I bought it on Etsy, and it's on the Scribe.
I'll find it.
We'll find it. Either you'll find it now, or we'll find it when I get through. But yeah, I specifically bought you the book journal because I know you had been wanting a book journal since we saw that book journal in
Books a Million.
Books a Million.
Yes.
Which I actually started working on making my own little book
did.
journal for you. I'm not that creative though. So yeah. It even has stickers. It even has stickers for you to place within your book journal. The problem is the stickers in the Scribe don't work the same way that they do like on Supernote or on Remarkable. You have to trace the sticker and then you have to copy it and then you paste it. Nobody has time for that. So yeah. Did you find it?
I did find it.
Oh, how you feel about it?
I'm looking through it.
Okay.
I just found it. Monthly reading. Okay. Title of the book, writer, date started, date finished, my rating.
Yep.
Books I didn't finish.
Yep.
Reading minutes I aimed for. How
Yep.
many books I completed for the month.
Yep.
Okay.
All of that. All the good stuff.
The monthly book tracker.
I still don't believe that this Remarkable Paper Pure is going to be an 8-inch tablet. I think AI's lying to me. You made a face. Why are you making a face?
Oh, no reason. Monthly reflection.
Oh, you like that, don't
Quote
you?
of the month. What did I learn?
We're going live tonight because tomorrow's my birthday. I'm not going live on Tuesday.
It's your birthday.
It is.
It's your birthday.
And that's something else that I was weird about because I was like, I'm going to be 45 tomorrow. And I'm sitting here brushing my teeth today with a Harry Potter. And I have these Harry Potter lammies laying around here. And I'm mad because I can't find the Harry Potter ink that I want. What does that say about me?
That you're a nerd. And that's okay, babe.
Also, what does it say? I walked into a stationery store that's by the Apple store the other day. And they sell pens in there as well. So it's not like my pen store that I normally go to where it's just exclusively fountain pens, rollerball pens, a lot of high-end pens, but reasonable price pens as well. They have a lot of fly stationaries. Now, me and Sweetie saw some wrapping paper that we just knew was wallpaper. You know, like that real fly, expensive, like felt filling wallpaper that is you put up but it's not that regular wallpaper. It's like some luxury wallpaper. We thought that's what it was.
I did.
And apparently it's wrapping paper.
Yep.
Now look, I don't know who's getting a gift with this luxury expensive wrapping paper, but I thought I was gonna buy some and put it on the wall. Like, I'm not buying that paper to wrap somebody's gift with it just so they can tear it up and throw it in the trash. Oh, thanks. Uh-oh, thanks. So yeah, I was like, what is this? It's wrapping paper. But I was in a store, and that's when I found out that I have a problem. Every Lammy and Kawaiko and Uniball pen they had in that store, I already had them.
He
already had them. What the comment say, sweetie?
Let's see. That's a Sharon says, I mean, she inks. Hey, she ink.
Hey, she ink.
Did you get your mom's birthday dinner? Happy birthday, mom. Um, that's a good template. Dave's multiple page note with index. That
Dave has some great templates. I use I'm not even a big template user. I use Dave's templates though.
And Hope says you young at heart and you are a nerd. She
Appreciate
does say that. Then you got Robert, Big Ten in the building. Okay, yeah. And all. Why you all me? What I do? And happy birthdays. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank y'all.
From...
Thank y'all.
Hey, Javier.
What's going on, Javier? I'm definitely gonna come on Wednesday because the other piece is this. I came on today because Rod is still out here enjoying bottomless mimosas and vegan brunch. So I know he's busy printing away. I hope he watches this replay. Or if he doesn't watch it, y'all let him know that I keep saying on my live until he goes back live that nothing is wrong with his OBS. Okay. Rod has been ditching the live so he can drink bottomless mimosas and have vegan tacos for brunch in Philly. I'm creating that narrative. I don't even know if the man drink. But hey, I'm going to say you're drinking bottomless mimosas. Yeah. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I found the last page of this is the book review.
The last...
So I finally got to the last page.
How you feel? So how do you feel about that template?
I'm not mad at it.
That's how I felt too.
Essentially, it's exactly what I said, but I feel I want to go back to Books A Million just to see that that template, that book, because it, of course, it was a bunch of them. I just want to see because it had something else on there that I was like, I need that, and I can't remember what it was, but
I took a picture of it. I got it. I got a picture of it.
What's her?
I told you that though.
I don't remember. You did take a picture. I was standing right there next to you when you did it.
Because I used my Meta glasses.
You did.
Yeah.
Let's find that.
I said, "Hey Meta, take a picture."
You did. Did you just take a picture now?
Hey Meta. Took a picture.
I heard. But yeah, okay. Although I have not started.
What this means for 2530 Media. So apparently I need to make a video that is covering Amazon's first color Kindle. I think I did that already. Oh, I'm supposed to break down a new color e-paper tech specs and micro something for the new Apple e-ink color foldable device that I don't know anything about, but AI is telling me to cover it.
Wants you to get ahead of it. You gotta be ahead of this thing, baby.
I know, right? I was supposed to analyze a Samsung S. No, I'm sorry. I was supposed to analyze Samsung's 13-inch and 32-inch color e-paper display. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's like the you know how now they have...
I don't know what he wants.
Who?
He hasn't told me.
What?
Talking to Hope.
What I want for what?
You said you want some stuff, and she told me to send you what it is, and I was like, I don't
know. Oh, I gotta pull the designs.
I have no clue.
Give me a couple days.
See? I have
no clue. Sweetie.
Yes.
There's a Manta in this house.
There is a Manta in this house. How do you feel about that Manta being in this house?
Yeah. I mean, I bought it. I bought it because I feel like as a reviewer of e-ink, I need to have some Supernote content more than what I have, because a lot of, people use the Manta and the Nomad. It's a great tablet. So I'm not saying it's not a great tablet. It's definitely a great tablet, and it's definitely a favorite. And I feel like to make sure I have a diverse catalog of e-ink reviews, I need to have some Supernote content there as well. It's no secret that Supernote is not my favorite tablet. But it's nice though. Can you reach it?
Oh, I'm getting it. There we go.
Those long arms at work. So I was shopping and I found a nice... someone in the Discord or someone on this live told me that Supernote had a open box Manta for $400. I said, okay, that's the deal. So I found the open box Manta for $400. I did not buy the half folio because I didn't want it. I didn't want to spend that much money for the half folio. I did not buy the Heart of Metal 2-pin because I don't like them. They're too heavy. They're nice, but they're too heavy. And I already have one. And so push it back some. Pull it back some.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Here? Okay.
That is my Kaweco AL with the Rant About Tech crystal nib in it. Writes great. It's a great tablet. You know, I was writing on it a little while before the live started, and I'm going to. This is what I'm going to do because this is my daily carry. My daily carry is this. My daily carry is the 10.3 and the Move. I use the Move as my idea bank, my second brain. The 10.3, you guys know that it's my all-around do-it-all tablet, especially for work. That's my carry. Most of the time when I'm going to work, I'll throw the Remarkable 2 in there because I will work on my book in my spare time, on my lunch break. I might decide to go to a coffee shop when I get off. I'll come and, sit at the coffee shop and work on my book because the Remarkable platform, the Remarkable 2, that's what it's for my creative work, my planning. That's what I use it for. I'm going to leave the Remarkable 2 at home for the next month. Because a lot of the stuff I do anyway, like the planning, a lot of that planning, I do it at home. A lot of my writing on my book, I do it at home. And honestly, if I'm going to the coffee shop when I get off work, I got to pass by my house anyway. So I'll just come home, change clothes, and grab the tablet and go to the coffee shop. So I'm going to carry the Manta.
He couldn't even get it out. Did you see how hard it was for him to say that?
I'm going to dedicate the next month to me using the Manta as my daily driver tablet. Now I have no choice. I have to take my 10.3 with me to work because I got too much information for work on there that I need. However, starting tomorrow, it's going to be the Manta. It's strictly going to be my do-it-all task working on tablet. I'm even going to move my daily journal to the Manta.
Did you see what Javier asked?
What Javier asked?
Are you buying the new Go 10.3 version? What is this face?
Yes, I will have the new 10.3. Yes, I will be receiving the Go 10.3 Gen 2. So yes. It should be arriving at my house around the end of March. Per books. So yeah. I don't want to get too excited about it though.
Why?
It's active, man.
It's active?
It's active stylus.
Oh, you told me what this was before, but
That's why I don't want to be too excited. It's active stylus.
that's the one that has to be charged, right?
Yeah, so pretty much like
the Apple Pen.
Well, yeah, but the Apple Pen is a different tech. But
okay.
So the Move is active stylus. It's just like the Move's active stylus is probably the best active stylus on e-ink. Now, they keep telling me in the community that EMR is more accurate than active, and even Remarkable's active ain't as accurate as EMR, but it's the closest to it, and I can't tell the difference. I write with the Move. I write with the 10.3. All that stuff looked the same to me. It looked great, so I don't know.
Javier said he just ordered his. LOL. We have a problem. Why do we have a problem, Javier?
Why do we have a problem?
Why do we have a problem?
Oh, we might have a problem because we're just buying stuff. Yeah.
You hot?
She might be.
You're a little toasty, huh?
It is a little warm in there.
It's a little toasty.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the 10.3 Gen 2, but I don't want to get too excited. Because I know the tablet's going to work fine. Like how it's going to work, what you can do with the tablet, I know what to expect. So I don't think it's going to be anything any different. It's just the active. I'm going to be disappointed if it doesn't work good. The puppy tired, huh?
She's hot.
It is warm in there. I'll open the
She
door.
is hot.
And this ain't a mess.
Masses. Trapper life. Are you not entertained?
It's that time of year in Houston where it's like 60 degrees in the morning, so it's cool. But then it's 84 degrees in the afternoon. Then it gets warm, and you don't know whether to have your heat. Like you got to have your heater on late at night, early in the morning, then the AC on after 12, until you get to the point of the summer where it's just 90 degrees 24 hours. So
Yeah.
but yes, Javier, I'm gonna get that in. I'm gonna see what happens when we get it in. I'm definitely gonna do the review, and I'm 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 very optimistic that the active tech is gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be remarkable, but I think it's gonna be almost remarkable. So, if it's almost to remarkable standards, I'm cool with it. Because I'm not trusting these Supernote lovers who keep telling me that the Go 7 was horrible and that the XC is barely usable. I'm not trusting that because they still using the XC, so that means it's more than usable. What the chat say, babe?
Sheen says, Hope says I'm the best. Thanks. Um, then Sheen says, I do wonder if it will be significantly faster, significantly faster than the current 10.3. I love you back, Sheen.
I would assume it is faster than the current 10.3. So and that's what I expect. I expect it to be faster and more snappier than the 10.3. Even though I'm fine with how the 10.3 moves. What else we got? What did
Javier says every time you say, "Are you not entertained?" It reminds me of the movie Gladiator. Best movie. We do like Gladiator in this house.
Yeah, we do like Gladiator.
Although I've not seen a new one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and that I feel like I'm gonna see.
I didn't watch the new one because all
Denzel
of
Washington
the
and Training
clips,
Day.
all of the clips that I saw was like this dude from Brooklyn that just happened to find his way to Rome. So, yeah, my man. So you're writing on the mantle right now, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Give it to us. Let's talk about it.
I definitely like this pen.
That's the Kaweco with
The
the Ransbot
Kaweco.
Tech crystal nib.
This better while writing on it because by using the other, it's sticky.
Yeah.
Why is it sticky? I don't understand.
And I think it's the feel right too. So earlier we were just testing out the different pens. Now me and Tweety don't like the Heart of Metal 2. Not because it's not a good pen. It's a great pen. It's a nice looking pen. It's a premium pen. It's probably the best EMR pen that you can find. What we don't like about it is it's a little bit heavy for us. So that's it's not a I don't think it's a knock on Supernote or thanks, She.
Thank you.
It's not a knock on Supernote. It's great quality. So it's everything about the Heart of Metal line of pens is fire. So it has nothing to do with Supernote. It's a personal preference for us. The pen, it's heavy, and as much writing as I do, it just gets too heavy after a while. So that's why we don't like it. But when it comes to just writing with the Heart of Metal 2 on the Manta, it's great. But the Lamy and the Kaweco are both lighter pens. And what we did was, so of course the crystal nib, is great on it. Mm-hmm. But this crystal nib is slightly bigger than the crystal nib that's on the Kaweco. So that crystal nib is slightly bigger than the nib that's on the Kaweco. And so it gives it a little bit of a different writing feel. But I threw the Remarkable 2 nib in one of my Lammies that I use on the Remarkable 2. and then I gave that to Sweetie to try to write with on the Manta, and it just feels sticky. It's like when you go to write on it, it feels like it gets stuck, and then you have to push it through. Pause. So you know.
She really should. Heart of I'm getting it. HOM2, Heart of Metal 2. I got you,
Yeah.
She Ink. I'm getting that, girl.
What'd she say?
She said I really wanted to light the HOM2, but I just don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Like I don't either. It's even that Heart of Metal 2 is heavier than my fountain pens.
Mm.
And I got a couple of fountain pens just a little weighty, but it's a heavy pen. It's nice. Like, it's a nice pen. Wait. This ain't it. I don't know where I put it. Is that what fell? I don't know. Oh, but no, this is another fountain pen I bought. I didn't buy the I went to the pen store the other day and I didn't buy the Pilot Vanishing Point. But I found this little pen on Amazon. So I'm gonna try this out to see how I feel about these vanishing nib fountain pens. I'm gonna put some ink in it when I get through. I don't know where the Heart of Metal pen is.
It's over there somewhere.
Oh well.
It's over there somewhere. Oh, waited too long. Okay.
So how do you feel about it? How do you feel about first off, which writing experience do you like best? Oh, you drew a flower. Which writing experience do you like best? Do you like the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft, the Kindle Scribe Gen 2, or this Manta? Which writing field do you like the best?
Probably the Kindle Scribe Gen 2.
It is a nice writing field.
But with the proper writing utensil.
Yeah, but see, you're using
Colorsoft is cool.
Right.
I don't know what I feel about this one. Damn. What?
I just said damn.
And what is a Genho 20?
Oh, it's a fountain pen. You know what? That's what this is. I think.
What is?
This is the Genho. Genho. Let me see. Let me go. Let me see. I feel like I said, yeah. Let me see.
She said she worries about leaks with the vanishing nib pens.
I know the clip on the vanishing nib pens. The clip on the vanishing nib pens is at the top. That way, the nib is facing up, so it's not leaking out.
Welcome in, Lockett. T. Lockett. He says happy birthday. Or she said, I don't know.
Thank you,
happy
T.
birthday.
Lockett.
Mine has never leaked.
Oh, you're right, Javier. This is the Genho. Yep, this is the Genho.
It just sounds so wrong.
I'm probably saying it wrong too, though, Dominique.
And and Sharon says yes, it is that Genho. Yeah.
It seems pretty cool. It seems pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? I was worried about this piece here. It seemed a little wishy-washy. But nah, I'm excited. And then I bought another.
Of course you bought another.
What is this other one? This is called the ASVINE. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Thank you, Sharon. Genho. Genho. Not Genho. Genho. I appreciate you. I don't want to,
Thank you, Sharon. Genho. I bought this little thing just because it popped up, and it's actually nice. It was like.
Sharon wants to know what size nib, and she says, "How do you carry it, Sharon?"
Medium.
Carrying in a case.
All of them are medium. I saw a cool little like pen case that I want to buy. It's like a little leather pen case. It rolls out, and you know what? I'm on Amazon right now anyway. It's a little leather case. Has some straps. You tie it together. You can roll it out, roll it back up, roll it out, roll it back up.
Kurt, do not laugh at us. And she said she just, no, I have it in a sleeve on my journal. Kurt's laughing at us in the pronunciation.
Hey man, I went to me and my homies went to like a ramen spot in the international area of Houston like 2 weeks ago. And you know, I'm 44. My other homie, he's like 34, 30. No, he's like 30, 36, 37. And then the youngest one of us, he's 31. And I'm going to say that the 31-year-old is the most responsible and mature.
I believe that. That is definitely a true statement.
Because he's cultured, he's saying his stuff the right way, he's ordering the food the way he's supposed to, and me and my other partner are in there
idiots.
being idiots, saying everything the wrong way. And the waiter, I don't think the waiter was too happy with us at one point.
I'm sure he was not, or she was not, because y'all are special.
We were ordering something and he had to correct us, and he told us exactly how you're supposed to say it. I'm like, my bad, bro. You're right. I apologize.
Sharon says you're a baby.
Who?
You.
Why? What'd I do?
You're a baby. I guess your age. You're a baby.
Oh, man. My knees don't tell me that. My knees and my shoulder. I be walking around work like, man, my shoulder hurt. So the Manta, I'm excited about it. I'm going to test drive it out for a month. So my first reactions out of the box. The box looks amazing. When I came home, because it came while I was gone, and I was about to get on live and just go off about Supernote, because I'm like, I ordered this thing like a couple of days ago, and I have yet to get shipping information. And then I woke up this morning, and for some reason, I don't know why, it's Shopify shop thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Shop thing. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just sifting through my emails and reading all my personal information. So it lets me know when the delivery's on the way. And it let me know. And then I looked at my email and I had tracking information from Supernote telling me it was gonna be here today. And I'm like, oh well, I guess I can't get upset. But it got here, it was sitting there, Sweetie charged it for me and everything. What I miss? What is that?
She says you're a youngster, Aaron. Sharon says, I wish I was 44 again. Hope is like, I have no faith in you. What? How is it that I have no faith in him? What did I do? Sharon, are you on the Discord? Oh, that's Rod's Discord. I got way more questions. Aaron goes to work to buy electronics.
Basically.
Electronics, glasses, fragrances, pens.
Gotta smell good. You know what I'm talking about?
And up until recently, shoes. But even then, because the shoes he wants, Aaron's a pretty fancy guy. He's a very fly guy. So the shoes he wants are not the cheapest out there in the world, okay?
No, they're not.
He just know that he's a fancy fellow. And if we ever come into some real monies, there will be signs. There will be signs.
There will be signs.
If you just happen to see me with 2 baby doll sheep, don't worry about that. Don't even worry about that. If you happen to see him with 15 pair of Ferragamos, and whatever else, new glasses and the Mont Blanc pens, don't even worry about that. Just know there will be signs.
Speaking of Mont Blanc, I gotta go buy that cologne.
That is true. That was a very nice cologne.
That Mont Blanc cologne smelled good. I need the Mont Blanc cologne. They got a backpack I want, and then they have Mont Blanc got a watch I want.
They got a watch?
Mont Blanc has a watch I want.
That's another thing to add. Watches. The man loves watches. So there you have it. Those will be the signs you'll see.
That Mont Blanc watch is $20,000.
Oh wow.
I want the Mont Blanc watch, and then I want the I want a Grand Seiko. There's a Grand Seiko that I want. So there's a Grand Seiko that I can afford, but there's a Grand Seiko that I want. the Grand Seiko that I want, I can't afford. The Grand Seiko that I can afford, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it because I'm gonna get anxiety about buying it.
You probably will.
Because I mean, I can afford it, but it's still priced at a good used Civic.
Excuse me?
Like an older Civic,
Come again?
like an older Civic. You know, like you're gonna buy a Civic for like a teenager. Around the 5 to 7K territory. That's a good investment for a watch because you can sell it.
YouTube needs smell-o-vision.
Yo, it's ridiculous over here with the amount of fragrances we have. And the sad part is, I feel like there are people who have way more than we do.
They do. They do. And she says you got to tell us about this backpack.
You know what? To be honest with you, because I like Graham's 20, what is it, Graham's 28? I like Graham's 28. And to me, a Graham's 28 bag is $300. So to me, that's an expensive backpack. I'm not a rich guy, but I'll spend $300 on a backpack. This Mont Blanc backpack is $1,500, but it's nice. It's like genuine black leather. It has
Does it crawl on your back for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'd rather buy that than a Louis Vuitton bag. Because I don't want LVs all over my backpack. No.
But you want me to carry a purse with LVs all over? He looks at me weird because all the lit ladies out there want you to know they're carrying a LV or a Gucci. I think that's stupid. I don't want G's and LVs all over the purse I'm carrying. I don't like, or MK. I don't like that. Just like a nice, cute bag. It could be a Louis, fine. But I don't need all that all over my. Why for? No.
Well, the Louis duffel I want is black with black LVs.
That's
so you really
different.
Can't see.
If it's like that invisible kind, that's fine. Yeah.
Now that tan on brown, I don't like. The only tan on brown Louis that I want are the boots. And I think I'm gonna buy them this year. I want them Louis boots so bad.
Hope says y'all camera system is crystal clear. I want to be like y'all. Aaron, teach me, old master.
You the one that got the fire camera. You got the red. If I told you all right, I'm gonna give some secrets away. I'm gonna tell y'all what cameras I'm using. The camera I'm using is a Yellow Cam S3. That's on me. The Yellow Cam S3 is on me. And then I got the Nifty 50, the 50 millimeter on the T7. So that's an old ass T7 and a overpriced 4K webcam. That's it. Although I do want this Canon R50V. I want that. I'm gonna try to get that in a couple of weeks. And once I get that, I'm done. I'm gonna start making so many cinematic videos. It's crazy.
Oh, I hope so. You can teach classes and make bank.
What kind of classes? Oh, like streaming classes. I be seeing the lady, man. It's this one lady. She makes money teaching classes online. Like her live streams are talking about how you can become a better live streamer. And people pay money for that. Sweetie, I think our time is up.
We have been on for 1 hour and 8 minutes, sir.
I got to go to work. You don't have to go to work.
I don't have to go to work.
But I got to watch a little bit of anime before I go to sleep. And I'm going to,
Y'all, he made a promise to the puppy.
I did make a promise to the... So our puppy, so we live in a... And then we're gonna let you guys go. So we live in we live in like an older part of town, and it's a pier and beam house, and it's the original floor. We redid everything else, but it's the original floor. So with the original floor, it gets cold in the winter. Yeah. So when it gets like freezing, like 30 degrees, we don't want the puppy on the floor. We don't do that sleeping in the bed with that stuff with the puppy. I don't do that. Animals sleep in their own space. But I don't want the puppy to freeze. So we allow the puppy to sleep in the bed with us on those, freezing nights. Like if it's 30, if the temperature says 38 and under, then we'll let the puppy sleep with us. And for some reason, this puppy is smart. This puppy realizes when this reaches a certain temperature, she automatically comes and jumps in the bed when it's time to go to sleep. Well, it takes like a couple of days once it warms up to break the puppy from getting in the bed. All right. And so, now occasionally she'll try it. So occasionally she will wait till we get into bed, cut the light off. I'm usually watching anime before I go to sleep, and then she comes and she leaps in the bed. And our bed is kind of high off the ground.
Look, it's so smooth, the motion.
She leaps through the air and collapses in one motion and refuses to move. It's so bad. You have dead weight. You have to physically get up and pack her out of the bed. Or when we cut off all the lights and she knows we're comfortable, she tries to like creep in the room because we let her sleep in the room. She sleeps in the room on the floor next to us.
But she mainly jumps on his side. I don't know why.
Because she doesn't listen to me. Like I have no authority in this house. So she doesn't care. I tell the dog stop doing something. She rolls her eyes and keep going. So So I promised the puppy. I said, puppy, when you have a bath, you don't jump in the bed, you can sleep with us one night out the week. And she has a fresh bath, so I guess I got.
It can happen so fast. I don't know if we could ever film it because we don't have cameras in the room.
I'm telling you, I will cut because I have like a lamp on the side because I write in my nighttime journal, and depending on if I have the RM2, I have the light on. If I have the Move, I don't need the light on. It's like as soon as I cut the light off and I lean back and I press play on my anime of the night, I look up and she's flying through the air, landing in one motion.
But she waits till I go in the room.
Yeah.
I have to be in the room and I get in the bed and I lay down. And then she'll kind of sneak in. And you know what? She'll come on my side and she'll lay down and she'll be there fine. Aaron turns that light off, leans back. She gets up, she creeps on his side of the bed like she's leaving out the room, creeps on his side, and just smooth slides up and lands on and just plops and is instantly dead weight. 60 pounds of dead weight just landing on you. This poor man, his shins, his calves, his balls, like.
She used to be nice about it. She used to do it and just step over my legs. Now she don't care. She just steps all over me. No respect. This is what I have to deal with. So
it's hilarious because I don't know what she. Now when she jumps in the bed on me, it's like if I'm finally taking too long to get out the bed to take her outside, and she'll land and she'll lay on me, and if I'm on my stomach, she just places her head nicely right on my butt, like that's where she belongs.
Puppy's weird, man.
She is. You gotta love her though.
But she's smart. Sweetie keeps a heated blanket on the sofa. She knows how to turn the heated blanket on.
She definitely knows how to turn it on.
She knows. I watched her one day get on the sofa and her little paw just patted this was pressing on the sofa until it started feeling warm. Then she lay down. So
she's like me. She likes being toasty, and I like being toasty. But she's always been that way since a puppy. I had a little furry shoe. She would sleep. She was small enough. She would crawl into my little house shoe and sleep there. Go figure.
My mother bought this dog like a puppy sofa from Macy's. So that's what she normally relaxes in. It's like a sofa thing from Macy's. I don't know how much this thing costs. It probably costed too much money.
It's finally getting worn out. We have to get a new one now.
Yes, I know.
It's finally worn out. She's had it for a couple of years since we got back from Atlanta. She's had it.
Yeah.
So 3 years. So I think it's Done his job.
He's done his job. Thank you guys for listening to our non ink or non tech conversation we had about our puppy disrespecting me.
And
Um,
she's at the door crying now.
yeah. Thanks to everybody for the birthday wishes. Let's all hope that Rod has had his fill of bottomless mimosas and brunch. So hopefully we'll get a show tomorrow. Um, I'll be back on Wednesday, and then I'll have a mini review of the Manta. I don't know if I'm. You know what? I'm gonna do a mini review of the Manta on live. I won't. I will do that on live, and then we'll go over the Manta on Wednesday. Some new tech. I'm gonna search the internet again with AI and find some tech topics, and then Wednesday we'll have Sweetie do a little bit of booktube with us if you guys are interested in that. Oh, and
I
I'm
need to go
all
live on my channel. I'm
you
gonna go
do.
live.
And we also I might have like a mini film review for you guys on Wednesday because I think I'm gonna go see Project Hail Mary on my birthday.
Hail
Since
Mary.
I didn't get an opportunity to see it this weekend because I was a little busy. So
Oh, we also have to get my interview out.
oh yeah, Hope. I'm gonna edit that.
Yep.
I got time. I'm gonna edit that tonight and put it out. So yeah. Thank you guys for checking us out. 2530 Media,
Thank you.
Dominique Unscripted, Tech Trap Alive. I hope if you didn't learn anything,
Night.
we at least entertained you guys for an hour tonight. And we will see you guys on Wednesday. And hopefully, we will see you guys at the Rants About Tech Live. So, thank you for checking us out and enjoy the rest of your night.
Good night, folks.